your questions for the first 5 minutes only for Sandesh, and then we'll move on to questions for the coach from the media. Coach, please share your thoughts about tomorrow's game.
Hello, good afternoon. Obviously, it's a mix of a very difficult game, but very satisfied to be here. Pleased to receive this kind of teams. It's very good for not only for FC Goa, but for Indian football also. But obviously, finally will be 11 against 11, and we will enter in the pitch with the idea to win the game.
Sandesh, your thoughts on the game?
Firstly, good afternoon, everyone. And whatever the coach said, copy paste that. That's what I feel also. But as an athlete, you just want to get on the pitch, and that's what really my thoughts are. I'm just waiting for the game to come, and so as all my teammates, for the game to arrive and then to have a good game as a team. That's it.
Right, we'll throw the floor open for questions. I request the first 3 questions for Sandesh. So if any questions are there for Sandesh, yes.
Is this any other match for you as far as preparations are concerned? You prepared Titushi for a deal at Al Nassr in so many, years.
I think for every game you play domestically and for the national team, the preparation is different. Because each team plays a different system, they have different players. So, and I'm a person who relies a lot on preparation. Whether it's if I'm playing someone ranked 170 in the world, or if I'm playing Al Nassr, I put a lot of effort in preparation. And when the team is of Al Nassr stature, of course, there are a lot of plays you need to study, different patterns, which that our coaching staff has made us aware. And I enjoy preparing a lot, but it varies player to players. Some players want to go purely by instinct and they play in a different way. But personally, I enjoy preparing a lot. And for these games, I put a few extra minutes, few extra tapes to watch. And yeah, that's pretty much.
We'll take the next question.
Nice. Yeah. Then after the week you have taken the pass, so how do you refer to take the pass of the?
Of course, it's different. Anything you put on your body, which is not the usual thing, it's gonna have its pros and cons. The benefit of it, wearing, is that I protect my cheekbone from breaking again. And the cons is, of course, sometimes, you feel too hot in that mask, the sweat gets stuck here and there. But like I said, everything you put something new on your body is going to have its effects. And as a professional athlete, we have to look beyond those excuses. If it's there, it's there. I can't change it. I want to play. Just continue with it. I can't dwell on it. Oh, I don't feel this way. I don't feel that way. Professional athlete, no matter what's going on in your personal life or whatever is going on your face here and there, you have to make sure you give your best performance and try to help the team as much you can.
Next question.
There is a lot of players within FC Goa, they idolize the Kiavo. The pack captain is not here. The other hold the key. Are they contact?
I can't speak on behalf of all the players, but at least for me, of course, you would have enjoyed if you would have come. You want to play against one of the greats of all time. But when the game starts, I think it's more of a story to tell later on that I played against him. But when the game is on, you don't really think, it's him. Just want to make sure you do your job the best way possible. In my case, just to keep a clean sheet. And then it just goes away in your mind. You just want to get the points in the game. And like I said, it's more of about telling 20 years down the line I played against him. It's about those things. If it's not going to happen, it's okay. They still have a very strong side. And this game is, of course, largely covered around Cristiano's presence. But, still it's a group game and we want to do well. We want to pick up points and, try to do our best in the last game to go from the group to the next stage in a knockout.
We'll take one more question for Sandesh.
I Spero to Bapam Hector. Sandesh, there can a lot of media hype behind this game, and other domestic players in the team. This is like a divine improvement because they took in great there. So how do you manage to keep them calm and develop something?
The boss can answer that best. He made sure we all focus only on the game, and also as athlete we know that it's never play the occasion, always play the game. And I think all of us kind of know it. And that's it, we are quite level-headed team and we was trying to focus on doing our job in the best way possible.
Okay, we'll move on to questions about the coach. And if you have any questions, it's over here front.
Coach, you were that your opponents have very big players in the team. How your focus is on the mentality of the words, some of the preparations?
Yeah, obviously, if you don't enter in the pitch with a good mentality, it's better stay at home. Obviously, they are a great team, they are a big team, but you cannot enter in the pitch already losing 1-0. You need to enter in the pitch with a strong mentality. We know the kind of players that we face tomorrow, but it's a great step about this. I would like to be in one press conference every game. We are in ISR, we are maybe with 2 journalists in one, after one game, maybe one. Then this is like, I think the Indian football, FC Goa, of course, that Indian football need this kind of games.
Next question, if you see a raise of hands. There's any questions?
Coach, Reptibo had a motivated to start. Played really well at home in Taltawara. And we not to take a pop and away in a cyclone. 2 matches, no points, no both. You think just really not the best sign with the Banta Al Nassr? Or how do you call it in that stage now probably?
I think, I don't know if I told you or not before, but I think that there is one game that we needed to play preliminary round. And we beat one very good team, very, very good team, with 8-9 players of Oman national team. And if you don't win this game, we wouldn't be here. When we beat them, now we are facing, this is football in all the world. Not now why we don't score 1 goal, now why we don't beat one game, but this is always the life of football, no? We will face the schedule is the schedule, the fixture is the fixture. Yes, then now we played a good game against Al Zawra, it's true. I feel that they won because more experienced than us. And was not a very bad game, but we could do something more in Tajikistan. And now we face this game against Al Nassr with a hope that we will enter in the pitch and we will have a good performance. I hope that everyone can enjoy. I hope a full stadium. Then should be a good game. It's never a good moment to play against strong teams, and never is a good moment. Even when you are in your best moment, it's not a good moment. But in this case, for me, it's fantastic for everyone in Goa.
Next question is,
Coach, what are your team with the put pocket area? So you are part of
This one practically I replied before. Put the competitive game. Yes. The only thing that another or big difference is that they are playing every week. They are playing every week, and they have even in the FIFA windows they have some international players, because everyone is speaking about the foreigners. But don't forget that they qualify last week with Saudi, with I don't know how many players from Al Nassr in the national team also. then they are playing constantly. We are 3 months, 3 games. This is the reality. Then competitive game, we will enter in the pitch and we will do our job. And the only thing that we are focusing to do a good job, and our people, our supporters, we want that they are proud of our team.
Next question is, so the Dunya from the beach, Iowa, what are your reactions about Ronaldo not boarding that tie?
Doesn't matter my reaction. I think it's the decision of the coach. If I am Jorge Jesus, I think in Cristiano is 40 years old. There is a World Cup in the future. He needs to arrive in the best conditions as possible. Then, if I put in that maybe as a journalist you are not thinking about this, if you are in the position of the other coach, for me it's normal. Obviously, everyone here would like that Cristiano, if he can play this game better. But they have a lot of good players in the squad, not only Cristiano Ronaldo. But obviously, Cristiano Ronaldo is the most famous player. But not only foreigners and local players are top players in this team. I think that they won they won every single game in the cup, in the league, in the Asian competition, both games. Then with and without Cristiano.
Right, we'll take 2 more questions.
I would. Coach, so Al Nassr have a very strong attack. How do you bat on? So if that is what would be the feedback for tomorrow? You're going to be point that's it for counter.
I won't tell you. But football is defense, attack, and transitions. Then if we need to defend, we will defend. Even if we don't want to defend close to our box and we need to do it, we will do it. If we have the option to take the ball and go to the not only counter attack, keep the ball, we will try to do it. You never know. Sometimes it's the opponent who allow you to do this kind of things. If we have the option to one good counter attack, we will try. But set pieces, you never know. But it's not about obviously that Sandesh told you some minutes ago. There are some things that we prepare different because it's not the same team that when you face one ISL team.
The last question is Uday.
Coach, give it keep we play the result but you have a knack of pulling this out of your hat. If there was one thing that you would want to go right for you tomorrow, what that?
Yeah, every time are more difficult the questions. Is out the best thing would be to win the game. Yes, and if you can play good football. But finally, it's about it's not only enjoy the party and enter in the pitch only to let's see if I get the jersey after the game. No, we want to be competitive in the game. If we can be competitive, I think that will be very good for us. And competitive doesn't mean lose 4-0. Competitive means that we can fight for something during the game. But again, we know the kind of team that we play tomorrow.
Right, so we come to the end of the
press conference, and thank you, coach. Thank you.
الجماهير بتتساءل متى سيشارك رونالدو في دوري ابطال اسيا 2026؟
My question is for the coach, and I wonder when Cristiano will participate in the Asian.
We are first taking questions for Sultan for the
أول
first
شيء
5
الأسئلة
minutes.
للسلطان بعدين.
Please convey that.
Okay, sim. Ok, Alex Alain, Cris é um jogador fora da órbita do que é a paixão que todo mundo tem por ele e, portanto, nos jogos nós normalmente jogamos fora da Arábia Saudita, não só porque nós temos que o reservar fisicamente e por isso é que ele não vem a maioria das vezes aos jogos fora da Arábia Saudita. Todos os países onde nós vamos jogar, no caso da Índia, Goa, Iraque, sei lá, Hong Kong, onde ele foi, é normal todos quererem a presença dele, mas há outros interesses mais altos que se levantam. E, portanto, nós achamos que o melhor é ele ficar na Arábia Saudita para disputar os jogos também da Champions e os jogos do nosso campeonato.
بالنسبة لكريستيانو لاعب الجميع مغرم بكريستيانو يعني عنده كثير فانات يعني.
About Cristiano, everybody loves Cristiano, you know, and he has a lot of fans.
ونحن في المباريات خارج المملكة العربية السعودية قررنا نريح كريس.
And we decided to get him a rest little bit when we play outside of Saudi Arabia.
محتاجين نحافظ عليه لياقيا.
Because we need to keep his physically, you know.
لا عارفين انه في العراق او في الهند او في هونغ كونغ يعني الجميع يبغى يتصور معه وعنده شعبيه كبيره رونالدو.
I know in Iraq, here in Hong Kong, he has a big popularity. Everybody want to make a photo with him. Everybody want to meet him.
الجميع مهتم فيه.
Everybody is interested in him.
خيرنا بقاءه في
But we choose to keep him in Riyadh.
ونشارك في مباريات.
And we participate and prepare him for the next year.
Okay, we'll take 3 questions for Sultan first. Maybe you can translate that.
ماذا تعد الجماهير النصراوية في مباراة اليوم والمباراة المقبلة؟ السؤال الثاني ماذا تعد الجماهير النصراوية في مباراة اليوم؟
He asked Sultan what he promised to his fans.
السؤال الثاني للسيد كريسوس.
And second question is for coach.
كيف سيتعامل السيد كريسوس مع ضغط المباريات خصوصا إذا علمنا
How he will deal with the pressure of the matches in the short period.
خصوصا إذا علمنا أن الفريق يخوض 4 مباريات في 3 مسابقات مختلفة.
Especially we know that Nassr participate in the 3 competitions.
خلال 11 يوم تقريبا يخوض 4 مباريات مهمة في 3 مسابقات خلال 11 يوم.
He has in 16 days 4 matches very important in 3 different competitions. Good evening. We promise you to continue winning and make achievement and you know.
Nós temos uma experiência de lidar com jogar jogos de 2 em 2 dias, 3 em 3 dias. Neste momento, do princípio da época, não é um problema e, portanto, nós sabemos gerir a equipa e é isso que vamos continuar a fazer e amanhã vamos fazer isso com alguns jogadores.
وبالنسبه لنا عندنا خبره كبيره لاداره المباريات يومين بعد يومين مباراه او 3 ايام بعد 2 مباراه.
About us, we have a lot of experience to manage matches, every 2 days, 1 or 2 matches, 3 days, we have enough experience to manage them.
بالنسبه للشهاده ما عندنا ولا مشكله.
So for us, there is no problem about that.
عارفين ندور الفريق.
We know how to settle the team.
هذا اللي بنسويه بكره يعني.
And this is what we are going to do tomorrow.
ندور الفريق.
Some players, we are settling.
Next question, maybe we can see some hands from this side. Yes, sir. Please wait for the mic.
Is it?
Yeah. Sultan, you're one of the most experienced players in the squad, and given that there has been a lot of media attention for this game and it's in new conditions, what is your message for the squad?
إن شاء الله راح نستمتع بالمرة عندي هذه المباراة.
I'm sure that Indian fans they will be enjoying tomorrow.
معروف دولة الهند مين معروف بكرة القدم؟
I think India is not very popular with football.
لكن راح نستمتع بكرة القدم.
But everybody will enjoy tomorrow.
مع نادي النصر.
With Nassr.
Okay, next question. If we can see some raising hands, please.
So, hi Sultan, my name is Jayendra De Silva. So, first of all, welcome to Goa. And as a right back, how do you find sit in tomorrow's position? I mean, like, coach always tries to play a little more attacking. And do you like playing more of attacking as a right back or as a more of defensive role for the team?
Of course, this is a decision of coach.
يبغاني أهاجم.
If he want me participate more offensively,
تعرف تلعب نادي كبير.
We are big team.
دائما تكون في الهجوم.
دائما.
It's confirmed Cristiano Ronaldo won't be making the trip to Goa for Al Nassr's clash with FC Goa on Wednesday, but anticipation remains electric. Authorities are stepping up for smooth operations, from traffic diversions and parking bans to resident pass collection.
I've been briefing for match tomorrow. Football match to start at 3:15. Gates will be open as per the management. And 6:30 सुमार staff deploy केले. And ATS, PCR van, Pink Force, IRBN platoon, plus आमचे sub division, South District, सगळे धरून all armed staff will be deployed at the gates. Checking of tickets will be done by management, frisking, and the checking of people antecedents will be done by us at the gate. Basically 3:15 the gates will be opened as per the management. आणि ताणे म्हटल्यार जवळ 16,000 लोक येवपाची शक्यता आसा. With the magistrate arrangements have been done. ताणे तांचो deployment chart दिल्या. प्रत्येक 2 गेटीचेर एक magistrate deploy करतले. CCTV cameras are at place, which is we are having a control room here. Evacuation plan also has been drawn. And in case of stampede, in case of fire accident, in case of explosives, we have got fire evacuation plans in place. There are PA systems which have been installed. And fire brigades are there, medical arrangements are done, ambulance is done. We had a meeting also with the district magistrate, and a discrete plan has been jotted down, and responsibilities have been fixed by the district magistrate ma'am. We also had an interaction with all the sub-division magistrates also, and all the stakeholders were also part and parcel of the meeting, and their responsibilities have been divided among them.
Whole stadium area has been divided into sectors, zones, and the responsibility is given to the SP. There are 4 SPs deployed for this bandobast as in charge of all these sectors, and they will be managing and deploying staff as per the scheme. BDS team will conduct the checking of the stadium in view of the security aspect. Then parkings have been identified outside the stadium and staff have been earmarked for this parking of vehicles. Beside, SP Traffic has circulated another scheme for the security and smooth flow of the traffic for the people who are going to come for this match. We have briefed our staff. We have told them to be very polite and very firm in their duties, and staff have been deployed well in advance before the match, so that no any untoward incident take place. Nassr arrangement has been also done, and SDM will be personally present to look after these arrangements. As per our records, there are total 650 staff will be deployed. Besides, there will be a armed police battalion for any law and order issues.